So this is the
Yeah, this is about the histogram. Histogram is an approximate representation of the distribution of numerical data. The term was first introduced by Carl Pearson. To construct a histogram, the first step is to bin the range of values, that is, divide the entire range of values into a series of intervals, and then count how many values fall into each interval. It is the simplest method that can be used to visualize the distribution of data. So this is the histogram, and here you can find out the frequency. So this is the frequency, and particularly in this bin. So this is the bin. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The bins are there, and under these bins, some values are there. So now, based upon that, you can tell that is where the frequencies are maximum and where the frequencies are minimum. For example, in this bin, you will get the less number of frequencies. But here you get the maximum number of frequency here. So mean may be here between these two bins. Mean may be here. Okay. So this is the histogram. And histogram is applicable particularly when your data is metric in nature. Okay. Though it looks like bar, but this is not the bar. Okay, this is the histogram. And it is useful particularly when you want to get the dispersion of the data, that is the metric data. So next. Yeah, so this being basically based upon the class interval, and each class interval has some values, and based upon that values, you can create the histogram. Next. Now this is a bar chart. So there is a difference between bar chart and the histogram. That is, in case of the bar chart or bar plot, you can use the categorical data. Okay, in both way, vertical or horizontal. So both things are possible. And this is the scatter diagram. Scatter diagram means you are trying to find out the relationship between two sets of metric variables. So this is x-axis, one variable, and this is another axis, y-axis, another variable. And you will find that data are very much scattered. So they are not very much related with each other. But here you can find out the values are scattered, but they are forming one distribution. So this is the positive distribution. So you can think about the positive correlation. This is the negative correlation. Okay. Next. This is a pie chart. Pie chart is very important, particularly when you want to show the classification of your data based upon some slices. Slices means the total data you are divided into different slices. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Maybe there is a 4-point Likert type scale. And you will find that is the, if it is 1 and 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you will find this is the 4. 4, that is the maximum people in favor of 4. And minimum people in favor of 2. Okay. And if you think that is, this is the 3 and this is the 4. So again, we can think about this is minimum people in this area. So the pie chart is a type of chart that is used to represent data in a circular form. The chart is divided into slices, with each slice representing a percentage or proportion of the whole. The size of each slice is proportional to the value it represents. Pie charts are often used to show the distribution of data across different categories. So this is the pie chart. Total is the 360 degree. This total is the 360 degree. So you are dividing the values by these 360 degrees. Okay. Following the percentage. And this is the box-whisker plot. Box plot is a chart that is used to display information in the form of distribution by drawing box plot for each of them. This distribution of data is based on 5 sets. You can write down 5 hinges, not the sets. 5 hinges. Minimum, first quartile, median, third quartile, and maximum. So median, you can write down second quartile. So this is the minimum, and this is the first quartile, this is second quartile, or the median, and this is the third quartile, and this is the maximum. And sometimes we find some data which are below the minimum or above the maximum. And usually they are indicated as a circle. That means these data are outlier. And when there will be more number of outliers, you will find the shape of the box that is different. Okay. Now here you can find out the outliers are here up to this.
Where, sir, it is not visible, sir?
Yeah, this is the outlier and this is outlier. Again, this is outlier, this is again outlier. And you will find the shape of the box is very small. Okay, so due to the outlier. Now the question is whether we will keep the outlier or not. If it is printed or typing mistake, then you have to modify. And if you think that presence of outlier is important for your analysis, then you can keep it. But again, you have to justify. Because the outlier can change the shape or the position of the median also. And this is the interquartile range. That is this first, second, and third. So this is the interquartile range. This interquartile range, it can be changed due to the outlier. Okay. Now here you can find out this distribution here you do not find any outlier. So you will get that is this shape and this shape, and this is the median at the middle point. But here you will find that is median is very close to the first quartile. Okay, that means few people are there who are very close to the first quartile. Okay, though you do not find any outlier here, but the distribution shows this. Now this is the stack bar chart. Stack bar chart means usually in case of the simple bar chart, we are getting only the bar from here to here. Okay. But when there are more number of categories, so 3 categories are here. So here you can find out these total categories are divided into 3 parts. So the frequency distribution for this category is very limited, but this category very high. In case of the variable cherry, but in case of the strawberry mall, so you will find that this category is more than this category. Okay. Again, this category is less than this category in case of the strawberry mall. So this tag bar chart that will help you to compare the different variables based upon their frequency distribution. Okay, so this part I already told you. Next. Yeah, so this is very important, particularly Khara, you have to write down the comment. Otherwise, without comment, it becomes difficult.
Yes.
Because we have not written any comment. Okay, you do one thing. You select the total data. You select total data and put in the R script.
Yes.
And put on the R script. Open your Art Studio.
Yes.
Click New File. Then yes, paste. Only thing, yeah, this greater than sign would not be there. No, Farah. So please you write down empty
Yes.
cards.
Okay.
Enter. Then you click the hist empty cards $MPG, number 20, line number 20.
Okay.
Run. Okay. So now you can find out this is the histogram of MPG data. So here you can find out the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bins are there. And the mean possibly lies between 15 to 25. Okay, we can check it. Farah, please you write down in console. Go to the console, write down mean, bracket, empty cards, $MPG, enter. Yeah, so this is 20. Okay, that means it lies here. Yeah, within the range of 15 to 25, we can get the mean. Okay, now Farah, you can write down hist, bracket, empty cards, $MPG, comma, breaks, PREAKS, equal to 4. Then enter. Have you got any change?
I can't see.
No change. No, 1, 2, 3.
Yes, no changes.
Okay, so it's not possible.
Yes.
Only the breaks 4 categories cannot be possible. Therefore, it okay. But here we can find out the data distribution. It ranges from 10 to 35. Okay, so that we can get from this data. So the data dispersion is possible through the histogram. Farah, you can write down again the same thing, except the breaks 4. You just remove breaks 4, comma. Then you write down main, MAIN, equal to double inverted comma, histogram of MPG. Enter. Okay, so you can change the title by using the main command. Okay. Now again you write down the same thing just above. After MPG, double inverted comma, comma, then you write down call, COL, call, small letter, equal to C bracket 1:5. Then enter. Okay. So you can get the different colors in order to find out the bins. So you can use the different type of colors for your purpose. Okay. For example, black bean frequency is 6 or 7 maybe. And in case of the green, it is 8. So in this manner, you can get this information. Now you write down the, now you go to your, no, you go to this column, sorry, your line number 11. Line number 11, enter. Yeah, then you write down 12. Done. So this is called the stacked bar chart. Okay. Now here you can find out that is the two sets of categorical data. One is the VS, another one is the AM. Okay. So in order to find out the frequency distribution for VS and AM, Farah, you go to the line number 50. You just remove bar plot. There is one table data. Okay, you line number 14. You go to the line number 14. Yeah, so here you can find out the 19. Okay. Initially, that is 0 will be the 19 and 1 will be 13. Okay. And this is divided into two categories. One is the 12, another one is the 7. Another one is the 6 and 7. So two categories that is revealed, AM and VS. Okay, and here you can find out majority data lies on 0. Okay. And you will find that is empty cards AM and empty cards VS. One received by 7 people. Similarly, 0 also received by 7 people. So it appears that there will be no significant difference. So please you click number 16. Yeah, so now I find that is there is no significant difference between the two categories of variables. So this is the stack bar chart. Now you click 22, line number 22. So this is the box plot. Okay, so Farah, you go to the console and there you write down the same thing. The title will be there. So after MPG main equal to within double inverted comma box plot of MPG. Yes. Okay. And Y lab. So Y lab, Y lab you can write down value
Yes, sir.
within double inverted comma values. Not empty cuts, value. Yeah. Then enter. Okay, so in this manner, you can modify. Now, you go to the line number 23. Run. Okay, so this is the scatter plot. One side is the MPG data, another side is the DISP data. So this is the scatter plot. And now you click 24. Next is 25. Uh, Initially, DISP will be there. Okay, so here we can find out the regression line also. So some values, they are very close to the regression line. That means these values are very much effective, particularly for your data selection. And some values are far away from the regression line. So if you think that you want to interpret that particular data, you can interpret that data. So this is the regression line, and the difference between the line and the specific circle. So that is the square difference is called the least square. Okay, so where the square difference will be least, that is very much close to the best fit line, and particularly for interpretation of your data, you can consider those variables or those cases, particularly those cases you can consider. For example, you go to the console, there you write down locator, bracket 1, enter. Now you click the variable that is very close to the, just on the, no, that particular variable, particular case, which is on the best fit line. not that one. You can take very close. Yeah, click it. So this is the data. Okay, this is the data. So you can find out this particular case, which is very close to the base fit line. For the selection, you can consider this individual for your own purpose. Suppose your interest is high negative correlation, means you want to select that individual, then you can take this. But if you are interested to consider who is outlier or away from the base fit line, you will select them. Then you can select the other cases. So it depends upon your own research purpose. So this is all about the data visualization. Only one thing is left. Farah, please you write down bar plot, bracket, empty cuts, dollar $AM, enter. Okay, so what we have received. So this is the bar plot of 30 data. So instead of this one, we can write down, Farah, please write down bar plot, bracket table, then empty cards dollar $AM, enter. Yeah. So now you can get the data. Okay. So this is the bar plot of AM parameter. Empty cards have few parameters and one parameter is AM. So you will find that is the 0 value is maximum in comparison with the other. So just remove the bar plot. Next, you write down table empty cuts, remove the bar plot. Yeah, enter. Okay, so we find that is the, what is 0 is 9, no, 19. 0 is 19 and 1 is 30. Okay, so this is represented here. This is the bar plot. Now, instead of bar plot, you can use the pie. So please you, instead of bar plot, you can write down the pie. Pi is there, no?
Yes, the pie is there, sir. 19th and 8th.
Yeah, so this is the pie chart. Use the title. of AM. You have written many things. Because we have written data dollar empty cards in. Okay, okay. No. You write down pi, you remove the data, pi bracket table, bracket empty cards, dollar AM. Then enter. Yeah. So now you can write down the main. After AM. Main equal to in double inverted comma. Acha, maybe after the bracket. No, empty cards dollar AM after that one bracket. Yes, then you can write down. But I think there will be comma. Yeah, now you get it.
Yes.
Okay, so be careful after the bracket. Comma will be there.
Yes, sir.
So this is all about the data visualization and the art script that we have presented to you. And now you can analyze your own data as per your own requirement. And the students, do you have any question?
Sir, you told the square difference. Is it the least difference?
Least square.
Least square.
That is particularly for the base fit line.
Yes, sir.
Usually used for prediction. By using hash sign, you can write down the command. Sorry, the comment. By using hash sign, you can use the comment. That is better.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I think there is no question. So we can close it. Okay,
Sir, I
Barsha,
will send.
Mona Lisa.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We can close it.
Sir,
Yes,
I
sir.
will send my questionnaire to you. My creativity and organization I am working on. Rest all I have done. I'll send that rest one, sir.
Oh, you have sent.
No,
Where?
I'll send it, sir. I have not sent. I'll send it today.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Definitely, I will check.
Okay, sir. I'm working on creativity and organization part, sir. That is not complete.
But please you maintain note taking
Yes, sir.
in each statement.
Yes, sir.
Any sort of note taking behavior in each statement.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Farah will join same link. Huh?
Yes, sir. It's nice.